friends. I think I'm live. Yes, it looks like I am. I'm so sorry about my shaky camera. I am putting it in the camera holder. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. All right, making a few adjustments here. I think we are good to go. I'm gonna turn on my extra light. Okay, great. All right. So I need to get my computer situated. So hang tight just a second. Get that going. I'm going to turn the volume down. And I think we are ready. Okay, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. Hold on a second. There's something going on with my computer. Oh, it says I'm not signed in. Holy cow, let me sign in. Geez, I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know why I wasn't signed in. That's really weird. Okay, we're going to work on what are we working on? A unicorn journal. I'm sorry I got so sidetracked because my computer was acting strange. So at any rate, we're going to do a unicorn journal, and I'm going to use this book. So we're basically going to alter this book. And what I wanted to show you is these books are a little bit different than the ones I used last week for Winnie the Pooh, and they're also different than Little Golden Books. The one thing that they do have in common is that they are completely glued in, but these are actually glued in a little different. So last week we used, it wasn't a Little Golden Book, but it was like some sort of Disney thing, and it actually had signatures, and then the signatures were glued in. This one has no signatures at all. They are all single pages. Hi Penny, how are you? Hi Susie, thank you for being here. So I went ahead, because it was just glued in, you didn't miss anything. All I did was really carefully pull each page away from the spine. So this is the cover, this is each page. And so I have some things I want to share with you about how we're going to rebind this. And before I do, though, I want to give some shout outs. First of all, shout out to Penny, because Penny, I want to thank you for this absolutely stunning gel print paper that you did. I guess it was inks and all that kind of stuff. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to use this in the unicorn book because it's beautiful and the colors are going to be perfect. I want to give shout outs to everybody who sent me unicorn stuff for my 2K and 4K. Fun Size Crafter, Paper Confessions with Karamia, It's a Deal, Virginia Martin Author, Soleil and Craft, Martha Makes Art, and then of course Penny, I thanked you for this piece because I'm going to use it. Now, moving forward, hi Martha, how are you today? I hope you heard your shout out. I thank you for sending me some unicorn goodies because I'm going to work on this unicorn journal here. So I wanted to give you a sneak peek of something. I did a tutorial. It hasn't gone out yet. It's going to come out soon, 2 weeks maybe. The tutorial is how to create a notebook or journal with no sewing, but it's not the kind with the band that runs through. This is the kind that you glue together just like you would this book. And I'm sharing that because I'm toying with the idea of doing that to rebind this. Now, the only issue I feel that we would have is the pockets and stuff. This is flat, right? You can see there's no pockets, no nothing. The other one, another tutorial that's coming out a week after this one, is this French, what is this called? Not a French knot, but a French something or other stitch. And these also, you can see all the signatures in there, but the way that they're sewn in, you can have single sheets. So at any rate, not sure if that's what we're gonna do, or if we're going to go ahead and adhere these to new paper like I did the Pooh Bear one, which I don't know if you guys saw. Did you guys see me do that? Did you guys see me glue any of the Pooh book back together to make the journal? Let me know. I can't remember. My apologies. I'm going to give myself a thumbs up real quick, guys. Okay, there's one thumbs up. Okay, so let's get to work on this. First thing I want to do, clearly this is the book that we're using. I think the images are really, really pretty. So that's the one we're going to use. And then I want to show you the other goodies that I gathered together for this journal. So I've got some gel prints. I grabbed about, I guess, 3 of those. with sparkles. Can you see the sparkles? Hopefully so. I think those will be pretty. Some nice plain paper. Oh, some more gel prints, but in a purple color. So we have a couple of those. Some purple paper. This is, I guess, a pinkish hue. We have yellow. We have a brighter pink. I have a sort of like a rice paper feel here. A more of a rose pink, not rose, but what would you call this? Dusty, like dusty rose pink. That may or may not make its way in, we'll see. I have this is, I made this out of tissue paper, loved the process, really, really fun. And I thought if I need a stiff background or something like that, we would have that on hand. This is also thick, so I thought this might be good, even just for making pockets or whatever. So I thought that would be fun. I've got this. I'm not sure if it's gonna make its way in or not, but it's so sparkly. I thought it would be good to pull it and have it. These I cut to 8.5 by 11. So these are just like some scrapbook papers with like the ink look on them, and I thought that would be super pretty. And now I'm going to show you all the goodies that you guys sent to me real quick. Thank you, Penny. I appreciate that. So I pulled a couple of these. This one has unicorns on it. Of course, I have a plethora of ribbon. We can always pull more of that later. And then these were sent to me by you guys. Martha sent me these. I marked it when you when you sent it, Martha. I didn't mark everybody else's, but I did mark those. And then in here we have, let's see, let's move this out of the way so you guys can see what we have here. Lots of unicorn goodies. Look at that, you guys. Okay, so these will be fun. Oh yeah, cute. I like the colors. So we've got those. Let me get these out of the way. Okay, somebody sent this really pretty fabric. So I might just completely cover the cover of the actual book and use this because it's so cute, right? And then look at this sparkle. I think this is from Soleil and Craft. I think, I'm not 100% sure. And then more of these. So we have plenty of these to slide into pockets, right? So I won't have to make a ton of tags. And then these two, these were sent to me and they are so cute and they all have unicorns on them. So those will go really nicely inside. Also a tag, some beautiful trim. Look at that, so sparkly. Oh, and this is gorgeous. Look at it, so sparkly. A patch, and then we'll go through that in a minute. Somebody sent me this Happy Birthday Magnificent One card. These sparkly, these are fat, so look how thick they are. But we'll do, I mean, I could make a tag out of them, whatever. They're pretty cute though, they're felt. So those are fun. More of these, and then this one, and that, aren't they cute? And then check these out. Hopefully you can kind of see them, but they're like little unicorn die cuts. So super cute. Got those. That's for finishing touches, of course. And then we have these stickers. I guess I should hold these like this. So pretty. These also, aren't they gorgeous? I just love the colors, and these go perfect with the colors in the book. So that's, oh, bless you, Andrew. Goodness. Andrew comes in the room and sneezes. All right, so we got some more unicorn die cuts. Aren't they so pretty, you guys? A nice little sticker. I woke up like this. That's so funny. So cute. So there's so much to work with. Hi, Susan. How are you today? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing great. I had this whole pad, so plenty of papers to tear out of the pad and put in the journal. And then we've got this, a pretty little card. Isn't that nice? This, I cannot remember. I'm so sorry who sent this. If you're here with me and you sent this to me, let us know in the comments, okay? So it's so beautiful. It was actually not that long ago, and it's so pretty. And then I have a couple of pieces of stationery with beautiful unicorns, right? And then this is, wait, is there anything else? Oh yeah, an envelope, okay. And then this banner, which is so cute. I would probably have to cut this down to size a bit, but it's really cute, and we'll definitely figure a way to use it because it's adorable. And then, oh, and then you know what, guys? I didn't even pull much from my own personal unicorn stash. I'll have to give have to give that a look. These fantastic die cuts in all different colors, and I'm thinking these could be, they're so large, I'm thinking they could be turned into pockets, like just put the glue here on this side and then have this part be just a little tuck spot, you know? I have several of these in my own stash, excuse me, and I think they're so pretty, so that'll be nice embellishments. And last but not least, of course, are the goodies in this box. First of all, take a look at it. Isn't it so cute? And then let's see what we have inside. We've got lots of pom-poms. We have this cutie. It's like an ornament. That's adorable. And then look, oh my gosh, I think these might be erasers. Look how cute they are. Oh, Andrew, Susan said bless you. Oh my gosh, look at this little flat back right here. So cute. I think there's a couple of those. Yeah, there's one with green. And then along with that, what do we have here? Oh, look, they're so cute, you guys. Aren't they adorable? Yeah, fussy cuts are great for tucks, Susie. I agree. So that's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so that's what was in the box. So I'm going to go ahead. We won't need these items till, you know, I'm almost done with the journal. So I'm going to try to pop that back in there and just going to tuck it right here. So I guess let's get started. Let me scooch some of this out of the way. Where do I put it? I'll put it over here. Okay. So wonderful. And I did have this in my stash, and this is a unicorn button, and it's so, so pretty. Oh yeah. And I made some unicorn tags not too long ago with the laminating machine. Do you guys remember? So I need to find those because I used unicorn buttons on those tags, and they're shakers. They can't be far. I don't think I put them away. Oh, I found them. Hold on. I'm going to show you guys. See, I knew they weren't far. Okay, so I made this one, and I put two from because I was thinking of using this as an actual gift tag, but it could go in the journal. I could actually cover that or just leave it the way it is. And then, or send it with the journal for whoever buys it. Just put their name and then my name or something like that. So there's that one. And then there's this one, and they shake. I mean, there we go. Cute, right? So this was when I was first experimenting with the laminator, and I actually did these wrong, but they look okay, but I didn't do them right. Now I know how to do them right. So at any rate, there's that. Okay, enough of that. Now let me read here. Were those pastels I covered up? Hold on a sec now. Are we talking pastel papers, pastel? Oh, pastels on my desk. Yes, actually, no, they are not. They're chalk. So I think you were talking about this. Yeah, this is just chalk. And I sometimes use this to color paper so the background isn't plain white. And we might do some of that on some of our plain papers. So yeah, just chalk. I used to do pastels, and it has been probably 30 years since I did pastels, and so I probably need to go ahead and give that a whirl again, because you know, it's fun. All right, my friends, I guess let's get started. Let me know if there's anything in particular that you would like to see me work on today. Otherwise, I'm going to get the cover out of the way because we don't need that until the end. So let's move this over here. And then I got to brainstorm real quick about these book pages because they're all singles. And here's the deal. I'm going to grab this and this and share this with you real quick. And then we'll move forward. The book pages are the same height because I trimmed the top of the book pages. But they're a little bit, hold on, they're a little bit wider as I'm going to show you. All right, so you can see that they're this much wider, which is probably about a 1/4 inch. I'll measure it real quick. No, it's actually 1/2 inch. Wow, it's quite a bit. So I was thinking, we're going to use this paper as the example. I was thinking if I grab my bone folder and this thing, what do we call this thing? Thinking. You guys tell me because I don't want to think that hard right now. And let's see, we have that. And we have, oh, I'm reading about a scoreboard. Thank you guys. So you like the oil pastels, not the chalk ones. Yes, I got you. And I don't even think my chalk is pastels. It's just chalk. So I just use that on paper. It sticks down just fine. So let's say I'm thinking, I'm reading this board. I'm trying to read this board. From 6 to 7 looks larger than an inch to me, but maybe because it's different. I'm double checking. Oh, funny. No, it is exact. So that's good. And so if I have to score this at 1/2 inch, and I'm actually going to bring this baby back in because I have found that I like to have a little ruler there to keep me in the track. Otherwise, I go flying out of the track. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I do. So anyway, if we scored this like so, okay, you can see I'm not very natural at using my scoreboard. I'll get there. So now it's got an easy fold in it, right? Okay, so let's just say we're playing here. Let's say that that was going to get glued like that onto this page. It makes it the same size. The glue would go here. It would stick down to this page, and then this would flip, and then this would flip. What do you guys think of that? Let me know if you like that as far as for binding. Other choices would be for me to just trim this a little bit. It doesn't matter that we could just say this can stick out further, whatever, who cares? I could sew. I'd still want to score them so that they would flip easily, but I could go through and sew. Let's say this closes here. I could sew it right down in this 1/2 inch space, and then that would sew the pages into the other pages. So let me know what you think about glue versus sew. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a different, this is the front one, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna put this on. Oh, we could put it on the outside. Let's think about that. We take this, put this here, it still is longer, but I could fold it backwards. Hold on a second, check this out. I fold it backwards, and then, oh yeah. Okay, so if we fold it backwards, then we have our front page of the book. We open it up, that's our second page, and then we would have our third page, and if I want, I can put one in here, and so on and so forth. So I think I'll go ahead and do that with this one since that's gonna work for our first page. Let's go ahead and get that done. All right, where's my glue? Here we go. All right, so I wanna know, the glue one, okay. Yeah, sewing is good, right? It's always fun. And it looks kind of cool, but let's go ahead and give this a go. Like you said, we're curious about this. We want to see how this is going to work. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread this out with my finger so it doesn't wrinkle my paper too much, because you know, this regular stationery paper, it's lightweight paper. It's, you know, it wrinkles like easy, you know. And then let's go ahead and grab some washi tape and put it over it just for looks, right? Just for aesthetic purposes. Grabbing some, bear with me. And what we might want to do, I bet you I even have some unicorn stuff in there. We'll see. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Okay, let's just pick, oh, look, unicorns. Let's use that. All right, and I am going to add glue to the, I probably shouldn't be doing that on my scoreboard. Hold on, let me get some paper down so I don't get any glue on there. I'm gonna grab just one of these. Okay, it's handy, so I'm grabbing it. Okay. Yeah, I do not want to get glue on my scoreboard. For sure. Okay, let's see how this is going to look. Oh, that's going to be perfect. Look at that, you guys. Now we are going to glue the washi tape down because you know we don't really trust washi tape, right? You know, we just can't. We can't trust it. So I'll spread that glue around with my finger too. And then we're going to get this on here again for aesthetic purposes. Oh, it's a good thing I added some glue because it's not very sticky. All right. Putting that down. Oops, let me straighten that out. This is a great experiment. We're going to see. Oops, jeez. I think my daughter keeps taking my sharp scissors. I keep looking for them. I'm like, where are they? So let's do this with the bone folder so that it'll really spread that glue. Okay, so we want that to hold down. We don't want to have any issues with that. Okay, let's have a look. We're going to cut the ends, and then we'll test it out. How does that sound? There we go. All right, now. Hi, Leanna. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Hi. Okay, Jake's wife, Cindy. Yes, Cindy J-Row. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Okay, so let's check out how our little experiment went. Got a little glue on that paper there. Let me get this out of the way. It's a little gluey. Okay, so let's pretend that this is the first beginning of our journal. And it opens up beautifully. Look, nice and flat. This page opens, very nice. And because I spread the glue, it's not wrinkling too much. There's a slight wrinkle, nothing major. And then there's that side. It's perfect. I think it's great. I think that's what we'll do to put this journal together. So now let me ask you guys this. Oh, good. I'm glad that you're doing great and you had a late lunch and able to catch the live. Well, good. I'm so happy you're here. Wonderful. So let me ask you guys this. Do we want to work on putting the pages together, or would you prefer for me to grab some stuff from the stash and do some tags, like do some stuff that we know is going to have to go in the journal anyway? I'm going to wait for comments. While I'm waiting for comments, I'm going to decide about page number 2 here. And I'm sitting here wondering, should these two go together? Because look how pretty, so pretty. I'll have to fold it and we'll lose a little bit of it so it won't match up perfectly, but you know, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. I think I'm gonna do these. So that would mean I'm gonna bend it backwards, right? Yes, okay. So I'm putting it up here. I'm gonna grab my ruler again if I can find it. There it is. I'm gonna put it at the 9, and I think I'm on track. These things mess with my eyes. There we go, nice and easy. We'll bend it. That looks a little bit more than a 1/2 inch, but let me see. Yeah, look at that, you guys. I mean, it goes together good enough. Like, you know, it's hardly noticeable that, you know, that we bent some of the page over, folded some of the page over. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, and I did do it a little bit more than the 1/2 inch, but I don't wanna refold it. Maybe I should. Should I? Let me straighten it. Let me do this again here. Let's see if I can get my measurements right. Okay, I'm going to 6. There's the 6. Here's the 6 1/2. And no, it's like when I do it on here, it seems like it's right on. I'm gonna leave it. Sometimes if we mess with things, we make it worse than, you know, if we just left it alone. Oh, okay, cool. All right, awesome. Oh, Cindy, you like unicorns. That's fantastic. That's great. Yeah, you know, when I finally decided to do the unicorn journal, which has been on the list for several years now, and I started to go through the ephemera that you guys sent me, I was like, wow, I didn't even realize how much I had. I was like, a lot of people must like unicorns, you know? So, pretty fun. I have 2 other unicorn books, and I was trying to decide which ones to use. Obviously, ultimately, I chose this one. All right, hold on, guys. Let me put this down. Stop chatting for just a second. Leaving just a little space in there. You can see a little yellow line. I'm thinking just for making sure I'm leaving space that it can open and close. And I think that was a good call to do that. And it's yellow. That line is yellow, so I think it looks good. Yeah, I like this. I like how this is coming together. So what was I saying? I was saying something. Oh, yeah, 2 other unicorn books. So I have, where did it go? I might have put it away already. But oh, here, this one. So I've got this one, but BB just did a unicorn journal with this one. So I thought, well, I don't want to ride on her back like that. So I figured I wouldn't use that one. And then I have another one that's like, it's like the history of unicorns. And I'm pretty sure they actually did used to exist, you guys. According to this book, like there's these paintings that go back so long ago. And they were hunted for their horns because people thought their horns were like magical and could like cure disease and all this kind of stuff. So I don't know. I'd like to know your thoughts on that. If you guys think that unicorns used to exist, let me know your thoughts on that. I mean, certainly we can't prove it, but I would be curious to know what you think. Or if you've come across any information like that. I thought that was kind of interesting. So my point of sharing was that I will, oh, hold on. I'm going to need to move this if I can. Got to move it over a little bit. So, okay, so lesson learned there. Let's make sure that when I put the tape on, I don't snuggle it up too close to the page where it folds, right? I got to make sure I don't do that. Let's try this again. Okay, let me try again. But I don't want to get too close like I did before. It's a little hard because the paper is white, and so it's kind of hard to see where I need to go. But I think I did good that time. Okay, let's check it. Oh yeah, plenty of room there. Perfect. Okay. Now, let me cut this here. So let me know your weather. We're hot and balmy down here in Florida, of course. It's 90 today, but it feels like temperature is way warmer than that because of the humidity. It's been raining on and off all day, although right now it's quite sunny. But yeah, it's raining every day now. Oh my gosh, you guys, we had a tornado the other day and hail. Oh, I couldn't even believe it. Hail, it was bouncing around like, it was crazy. I mean, it's Florida. Why do we have hail right now? It was nuts. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some more of these beautiful pages. Look at that, it's so pretty. So pretty. Hot and muggy for you, Susan, okay. It's summertime, what can we say? It's almost July, right? So, yeah, it is summertime. Let's do a pink one, guys. And I'm gonna scooch those right there. I'm gonna go ahead and mark these, or score these, I should say, at the 1/2 inch. That seems to be working for us. So let me make sure I'm in track. No, I'm not. I can tell I'm crooked. And I'm not at the 1/2 inch. Hold on, I gotta scoot over. Can you guys tell I'm new at using the scoreboard? But you know, I found it at the thrift store, and it was like so cheap, so I had to get it. Okay, I'm scooting this back so I can make sure I can get in the track. Okay, let me go give it a shot here, see how I do. Okay, think I did it. 88 and humid. Ooh, 88. Yeah, that's hot. Yep. Yeah, yuck on the tornado. It was crazy. Oh, Penny, let's see. You're 74 today, but you hit 105. How is that possible? Where you live, like, how is that even possible? It's crazy. That's hotter than we get here, like, ever. Now, our feels like temperature can go there, but we, I Our hottest is usually 98, and on a really bad day, we can have a feels like temperature of 105. But we get a breeze where I live because I live on a peninsula, so I'm like in between bodies of water. So we do tend to get a breeze. Okay, how about that, guys? That's looking good. Let's do that right there. I love it. Yeah, and also let me know, do you have plans for the weekend? Amanda, Carl and Amanda are painting her car. So we're trying to get everything fixed up for her before she moves to Tallahassee. And so her car was looking all, you know how the paint gets dried out because hers doesn't get to go in the garage. So we're getting that fixed up for her. So that's what they're going to do this weekend. I don't know about me. I don't know what I'm doing. Probably working on this journal. So, oh, I got the Pooh Bear journal done, you guys. The flip through is tomorrow, just so you know. Flip through is tomorrow, and it has already sold. So, just so you know that as well. Okay, now what I didn't do and should have done was there was a little bit of glue on here. There we go. So next time I just need to cut it off before I get started. Now this piece, I don't know if I need the washi tape because it looks so pretty. Oops, I just got glue on that paper. It looks so pretty. Do you think I need the washi tape? I mean, it's really for decorative purposes. It's not at all for holding anything in place. So let me know. Okay, Susie says she's 72 today. Oh, that is gorgeous. But it's been 95 and 99. Ooh, for 4 days. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Okay, so okay, I'll leave this edge the way it is. Like if it was, there's a little, let me hold it up close here. There's a little, oh geez, hold on, let me get this glue off of here. Hot mess, you guys. What's going on with me today? Getting glue all over the place, goodness. Okay, I'm gonna hold this up for you guys. All right, have a look. So there's a little bit of like marking here, but I don't think it's anything to worry about. No washi. Okay. So, all right, we'll leave it as is. Perfect. Next page, shall we have a choice. We can leave this as is, maybe later on and do some stenciling on it, or we can put one of the book pages inside. Or we can go ahead, let that be what it is, and simply put this book page on the, oh gosh, how pretty is that? On the outside, you know, and then we have like 2 pages of writing space. What do you guys think about that? Hi Pam, how are you doing? I'm so glad to see you. I got to see your video yesterday of your dollhouse tour, and I don't think I knew you had 2 dollhouses. Maybe I knew that. I can't remember, but I enjoyed very much seeing it because, you know, I'm totally into my dollhouse now, and I always find your stuff so inspirational. I love it. Okay, I'm going to put this at the 9, and then I'm going to mark it with my scoring tool. If I got this in the right place, let's hope I do. It looks like I do, so hopefully. All right, so we had to score a little bit of our unicorn's nose, but it's just the nature of the beast, you guys. We can't control everything, right? So let's flip it and see how it looks. Oh, she still is gorgeous. I think she's still gorgeous. Oh, thank you, Pam. Okay, so Susie says page on the outside. Okay, Cindy says outside. Susie says leave it plain and decorate. Okay, perfect. And then so we'll put this one here. Yeah, so Pam, I go live every Friday at 2 o'clock. Yes. And I love seeing my friends. It's so fun. Such a good time. All right, let's get our glue on here. I did go to Hobby Lobby last night, guys, because Andrew has karate on Thursdays. And so I sometimes scooch on down to Hobby Lobby because it's literally around the corner from where he has karate. And, you know, I've been seeing so many clearance hauls, and my Hobby Lobby just gets cleaned out so fast. It's insane. And so, hold on, page number 9, what do we got? We got 7. Then this must be 8. and this must be 9. So if I put this down like this is, oh, wait, how come that's not working right? Hold on. Maybe this is page 10. Oh, this is page 10. Okay. Hold on. I'm double checking. Yes, because the opposite of that. Okay, we're good. Whew. Anyway, yeah, I picked up a few things, but not a ton of stuff. But the ribbon was on sale 40% off. And I have plenty of ribbon, but what I don't have a lot of that I love so much is gingham trim. So I picked up like the 1/2-inch gingham, some of them with pom-poms, some of them plain, but I was so excited to get some because it's like my favorite. Okay, so we've got this, then we open it up, and then we have that, which I think looks great, and then we open that up. We have a nice writing space that we might do some stenciling on later, unless we want to do the stenciling right now. And then we have that. Look, it's coming together so nicely. Let's go ahead and grab one of these. Now, these are one of the scrapbook papers. It looks really big, so let me just double check that everything is the size it's supposed to be. Okay, the height is fine. All right, let me fold this in half. And I'll see. Maybe it looks big because there's so much white on it. That could be. Where's that bone folder that I had? Well, I'll use this. Oh, here it is. I'm trying to get used to using it, guys. If I don't overuse it, my hand is okay. So I'm just trying to use it here and there. And it hasn't made my hand sore yet, which is nice. Okay, so we'll put this on the inside. We got the blue here. We'll fold this one, put it on the inside, and then it'll flip like that, right? I think that's gonna look great. Now, let me check this for glue. This does have some glue on it, so let me cut that off of there. Oh yeah, gingham and pom-poms. I love it. It's one of my favorites. I should just only make journals with gingham and pom-poms. Just keep my life simple. I mean, it would make me happy. Goodness gracious. So, Pam, I wanted to ask you, so I noticed you use a variety of different things to like decorate your doll houses, which, you know, I've started to do, which is so fun. And I think it's just another way for us to be able to be creative, and I love it so much. And I was gonna ask you about, you made the curtains out of, you said coasters? And they were wood, and so they looked like wood shutters. Did I hear you correct that it was coasters? Because I was like, oh my gosh, those look fantastic. So let me know about that. Okay, and I'm getting this, I think, in the right place. There we go. Oops, I think I accidentally almost went through that one. We're okay though, but I have to be careful. Don't want to press too hard, otherwise we can hurt our paper, but it looks good. I think we'll be fine. So this is going to go in here like this and like that. Okay, perfect. Let's do it. All right, so what else is going on, you guys? Do tell, do tell. All right, I'm going to get my glue on here, just making sure I was kind of straight and not too close to that seam. Oops. Oh, actually, I'm going to have to be on the seam because of the way I'm gluing this in. So, I need to pick this up, move it over onto this side. Kind of hard to see on the white, like, hard to see where the thing is. So I'm going to fold it up like this and then push the paper in, I think is what I'm going to do. Yeah, that works good. Okay, I think we got it. Yeah. Gotta leave room so it can close. So let me scooch it out just a hair. Not too much. All right, I'm testing. Okay, perfect. Very nice. Hi, Nicole. How are you today? Oh, you'll send me some coasters. Oh, thank you, Pam. That's awesome. I will love that. I'm still, you know, of course, redoing the whole house. And I only have 2 rooms that are like what I would consider done. And they're probably not actually done, but you know, pretty close. But I love the process of it. It's so relaxing for me because I move quickly and I do everything so fast. The miniatures, I'm like a bull in a china shop, so I have to slow down so that I don't like wreck everything. And that's very therapeutic for me to have to be forced to be slowed down, you know? Okay, Penny, let me read what you got going on here. Butterflies look like they're popping off the page. Oh, let me see. Oh, they do, yeah. They kind of, the illustrations in this book are just gorgeous. Okay, so we have this, and then we turn it over like this, and then this is a little bit white here. Do we go over it with the washi or just leave it, kind of let it be what it is? I'll move it closer for you guys. Have a little look. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. I could, you know what, let's test a little something here. You okay, Andrew? I'm gonna just grab a blue marker. I'm just gonna hit this real quick and just see what it does. Do we want more of that or just leave it? You know, I might just go down this one. Since I started, might as well just fill in that color a little bit. What I'm trying to do is just hit it with the marker and then let the marker spread. Not trying to like do an actual coloring job. But at least it fills in the white a little bit. And I'm trying not to get it on the clean white next to it. Okay, I mean, I think that looks fine, right? Oh, you love my thumb ring. Thank you. I got this in downtown Dunedin, and it used to be much more green in here where the paint was, but it washes off a little bit when I wash my hands, but I love it too. And when I first got it, I didn't realize it was an actual thumb ring. And I used to wear it on my other fingers. And then I put it in my thumb one day, and I'm like, oh, I think it's actually supposed to go there. But thank you, I appreciate that. I bought a matching one for my daughter. Okay, so I think this looks great, right guys? Okay, so that'll be good for that one because these pages are nice and stiff. These are the ones that we're gonna wanna put pockets on. Let's do that. Let's mix it up a notch and let's put a pocket on. Let's go through our plethora of goodies you guys sent me and see what we've got that I could make a pocket with. Okay, we've got a pocket already made right here. This might be too big, but we're gonna pull it out and test it. Ooh. This could be made into a pocket and then this could slide out. Okay, let's just pull it. Oh, this could definitely be a pocket. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, hold on. What else? What else? Okay, and then we also have, oh, geez, I dropped some of my stuff. We also have these, which could be turned into pockets. Let's start with what we got there. Let's do it to it. Okay, get these little guys out of the way. All right, pocket time. Let's try this on for size. It's a large pocket, but I kind of love it. And I could go ahead and trim this right here. So we could scooch her over a little bit. And yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it's so cute, I have to. Let's do it. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick this up first. I'm gonna flip it over. And I'm gonna go ahead and just trim the edge real quick. I think I moved it. Maybe not. Oh, I think I moved it. Let me see. That's okay. I'll get it on. At least I know where not to put the glue. So I'll glue up to about right here, and then I'll trim it perfectly once I get it on the page. All right, let's do it to it. Our first pocket. Yay us. This is going to be a cute journal, my friends. Super cute. I'm excited about it. So on the list of journals that I need to create of the ideas that you guys sent to me, I still need to do the sewing journal. That may be next, my friends, when I'm done with this one. The sewing journal may be next. And you guys sent me so much stuff. Well, there's princess too. I gotta do princess, I gotta do sewing. There might be a few others, but you guys sent me so much sewing stuff. It's gonna be either 2 journals or a gigantic journal. I'm excited about that one too. I'm excited about getting caught up on them. All right. I have not created a unicorn printable kit yet, but that's actually on my list as well. Such a cute pocket, right guys? We'll let that dry, but I think that's good to go. And then let's think about, oh, let's do a pocket on this side since this page is plain. Yeah, why not? I was thinking, hi Natty, how are you today? Welcome, welcome. So glad to see you, my friend. Before we get going with anything on here, I think I need to go ahead and grab a stencil because I don't want it to be plain. We'll grab this one. This is a tried and true gorgeous pattern. You can never go wrong with it. And how about pink or purple ink on that? Bear with me while I grab something. Okay, I think, yes, we got it. We got some lavender here. Let's give that a go. I probably should not be doing this on my scoreboard either, but we are. Oh man. This will be real pretty in purple, I think. Try not to get any of this on my scoreboard. All right, so what did I get at Hobby Lobby last night? Nothing for my dollhouse. Oh, I got brown ink because I've been complaining about needing some fresh brown ink. I got a big thing of this glue. What I forgot was the 3-in-1 or the Fabri-Tac. I did forget to get that. I should have got that, but that's okay. I can always go next week. And then I feel like, oh yeah, I got the ribbon. I was telling you guys I got the ribbon with the gingham. Love it. I think that was about it. I was a good girl. Oh, and a Mr. Goodbar. Yes, Natty. Happy Friday. Tell us how you're doing today, Natty. And if you have plans for the weekend, and give us your little weather update. We love it. Well, I love it. I like to know what's going on around the country. It's cool that you guys like give me an update more accurate than the Weather Channel. Oh, look, you guys, that looks so pretty. It's a little dark, but I love it. I love it. Yeah, that works real nice. A mix of green would have been nice in there, but I'm not going to overdo it. Let's go ahead and get a pocket on here. I have this, which is purple. Is that too much? Wow, that is vibrant. And should we use something so chunky as a pocket? I mean, does it matter? It probably doesn't matter as long as the page can close. Thoughts, guys. Give me your thoughts on if I'm using this as a pocket or if I want to grab one of these gorgeousness things here. Let me pull these off because you know we have these. Let's move this out of the way. Okay, get this one out of the way too. That's cute though. It could be like a little, hold on. Okay, if we went with this one, it could be like a little, just a little tuck spot, right? That's really pretty. Just tuck right in there. Or let's try these on for color. We could do this. I could turn it even. Something, you know, like that. And then we have green. Oh, the green might be the way to go because of next door. What we got going on there. What do you guys think? I would probably want to turn it like this so that the tuck could go under here. I don't want it to be too challenging. Give me your thoughts on that. Hi, Jessie. Welcome. How are you today? You've never used stencils, Nicole? Well, as you could see, they're really great, and they're really fun to use with modeling paste too. Stencils are fun. Definitely find one on clearance or at the thrift store and give it a try. I think you'll enjoy that. So we like the green. I think Pam says yes to the green. Okay, green it is. And then I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to mark this here. Oops. I'm so unnatural with this thing. It's so funny. And then I'm gonna mark them here, and I'll cut. Okay, I'm using it like a pencil, kind of. And that way I'll know where to cut, and I won't mess it up. All right, and then I'll perfect that when I get this on. There we go. Okay. So what we're going to do is a little glue here. And then let's see, I want that open. So I'm going to do along the bottom, along this side, and along this side. There we go. All right. pushing it off the side of the page just a little bit so I can give it a fresh cut. Okay. There we go. All right, so now because, you know, because this is a unicorn and there's a lot going on there, we are going to only use like a light piece of paper, like one of these little guys inside is what I'm thinking, because that'll slide real easily. We can't have a tag that's got like stuff going on just because of the horse's mane and the horn. So we just want something nice and easy like that inside. Okay, I'm gonna flip this and I'm gonna trim the edges. Actually, I wanna press it down one more time. Get my paper under here, there we go. There we go. All right, so let's look at our handiwork on this one. Beautiful. Ah, that's plain too. So maybe we come back in with our stencil. I won't dip the brush this time. I will just go over it and take the leftovers. I'm trying to find, there we go, okay. Just sort of use the leftovers maybe, and it should be pretty light if I do that. We're gonna find out. I know it looks like there's hardly anything going on the page, but I know that it is going on there. Go around the edges real quick, and then we'll lift that up and see how we did. Okay. So look, even without dipping the brush into the ink, so pretty, right? Love it. All right, so let's do a pocket, or like maybe this. We use this piece of this card that you guys sent to me. So let me see. I want to be a little creative with it. Okay, guys. So hold on, I'm reading comments. Leanne is, oh, hi, Jennifer. Welcome, welcome. Oh, gosh, you've been here for a few minutes. I didn't realize. I'm so sorry. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And then I feel like somebody else showed up too, but I can't tell. My apologies if you showed up and I didn't say hello. Okay, thinking about putting this here. So we have the option of, we have a couple of options. We have the option of just literally gluing it on the page. Could just glue this part and have an additional tuck spot behind the envelope and then the card inside the envelope, or we can flip it and do a little embellishing here, some sort of decoration, and then it opens and then our card slides in there. So let me know if, oh, I'm sorry, it's not even on screen enough for you guys to see that I did that. All right, so it would be, sorry guys, it would be like this. It would be glued down and like this, or we could have it like this and then have this be like a tuck also. Do you have a preference? Let me know. You're late to the party. Well, how are you doing? Oh, hold on. So you're good. You're relaxing after grocery shopping. Oh my gosh, we have to relax after grocery shopping. It's such a big job. It's exhausting. I come home from the grocery store and, well, first of all, you got to shop and you got to put everything in the cart. And then you got to load it in the car. And then you got to get it home and you got to unload it and put it away. It's exhausting. I swear. My husband just does not understand that. Okay, I'm thinking about the flippity flappity. What do you guys think? Oh yeah, especially when it's hot. Oh my gosh, absolutely drives me. So I'm thinking about doing the flip one like this, and then we could even do a small pocket on the outside of that. Ooh, that's a great idea. And then like that. What do you guys think? I like it. Okay, I'm gonna stuff the card in it so I don't lose it or something, because, you know, I would. It would end up who knows where. All right, so let's get some glue on this. Oh, is my top on? No, it's not. pop this over like this. There we go. I'm going to open that up and squish all that glue around. Oh, Natty, you are 100% correct. Do not go shopping when you're hungry. Yes. Oh my gosh. If I go shopping when I'm hungry, I buy everything. Like I buy stuff and I regret it. I regret it because then I want to just eat it all. And it's usually the junk that I end up buying. Oh man, you are right about that. Okay, so I'm thinking if I can do it, I don't know, but if I can line up the stenciling, again, don't know if I can, but if I can, it would be kind of cool. Hold on, I think it's this way. There we go. I think I found it, guys. Maybe not. Hold on, I'm trying. Wait, where is it? Oh man, come on. Okay, I'm giving myself another second to figure it out. It's not, wait. Got it. Got it. Got it. Yay, I'm so happy. Okay. Now, there we go. Okay, now I'm gonna just go over the envelope. Get that jazzed up a little bit. Oops. So I did real good at the grocery store with this week. I actually didn't buy any junk. And then my husband was like, I noticed you didn't buy any junk. I'm going to the store, I'm getting some. And I was like, okay. Oh man, he goes, are you trying to be, like, behave yourself? I'm like, I am, but go ahead. All right, that looks great, right, my friends? Okay, so fun, so fun. All right, so thank you, Martha. Oh, delivery. Hold on, maybe one day. Yeah, you know what? I do like picking my own items too, absolutely. But I shop at BJ's a lot because, you know, there's many of us here. And they'll do a thing where they'll load it all up in your cart for you and bring it out to your car. You know, you guys know, a lot of places do that. And it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Although, you know, again, they're picking your stuff, and especially the fruits and veggies. I do like to pick my own fruits and veggies. All right, so I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and add this little cutie here as a spot to write. I'm going to go ahead and cut off, just a hair more here. Let me mark that if I can with this thing that I'm not used to using. I'm trying, guys, I'm trying. Okay. So, Jennifer, how is your garden doing? I know that with the heat, it might not be doing as well. I guess it depends on what you grow, but our garden is getting a little bit heat stroke, you know. So I'm thinking I'm just going to glue the whole thing down because I was going to make it like a pocket, but I think that would just bang up the ears and the horn. So I think I'll just glue it down and just be a cute little spot to write on, and then they can open up, grab the card, and then there's still all this area for writing on. So let's do that. Andrew's working hard in the kitchen on something. I heard him chopping something over there. Andrew, thank you for making lunch, honey. So sweet. Okay, let's pop this baby on here. And then I want to make sure that I stencil the other side of the envelope. I think that looks super cute. What do you guys think? Okay, your tomatoes are starting. Yes. But still producing. Lucky you. Oh, and your bell peppers didn't germinate. That's interesting. Green onions growing in the shade. And they're doing good. Oh, that's great. Yes. Well, the shade is definitely helpful. Okay, let's grab a hold of this guy again. And, oh, let me pull the card out, though. I don't want to get this on the card. All right, there we go. I wonder if I should dip. I could dip. We'll give it a little refresher here. All right, here we go, my friends. Oh, it's so fun. I love hanging out with you guys on Fridays. I wish we were hanging out in person, but you know, we'll take what we can get, right? Some friend time. It's great. It's so fun. I always look forward to it. I don't think there's ever been a Friday when I've been like, oh my gosh, I have to do a live. Like, I don't want to. Although there was one Friday, I was not well, and I didn't realize I wasn't well until I got on my live, and I was like, I gotta go. And I left like after 10 minutes, and I was just so sick, and it was just terrible. Okay, I think that looks so beautiful, you guys. Look at that. Totally worth the time and effort. So actually, just for a little extra fun, I'm just gonna do just like a little shadowy one right here. There we go. Look, so nice, right? Okay, so we open it up. We got this, we got that, we close it, we got our book page. We got another book page, beautiful. We got this pretty guy. Okay guys, here's a question. Should I stencil lightly, super lightly, over this unicorn, just to give it a little something, something? Let me know your thoughts. I'm trying to find it again so it could be like matching, but hold on, did I find it? I feel like I'm close. Hold on. I feel like I'm so close, but maybe not. Maybe I'm not close at all. Okay, can't find it. Why? Anyways, okay. Should I do it super light? Oh yeah, no, I'm good now, Jennifer. This was like weeks ago, like a month ago probably. Okay, the cute index cards, catching up on comments. Cute index cards, they came to me, some from Virginia Martin, author, and I think somebody else sent some to me too, but I can't remember, so I didn't purchase them, I guess is what I should say, and so I don't know where they found them. All right, let's see how this, this little light stenciling turned out on our horse. And then hold on, Jennifer. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm so glad I did it. Okay, Susan says yes, do it. So we did, and I think we like it. Yeah, I think it turned out super pretty. It doesn't even matter that I didn't get it lined up. I think it worked out perfectly fine. All right, and then we flip it like this, and we have that. And I think I'll leave that plain. I think it's okay to do that. Oh, wonderful. This is coming together so wonderfully, you guys. All right, let's get this. Where's my done pile? No idea. No idea where my other pages are. Oh, here they are. I'm just trying to keep this together so I don't like mess anything up. All right, now I was thinking, let's figure out where we can use this. Penny, did you send this to me? Was this you? Let me know. Or if it wasn't you, Penny, and it was somebody on the chat, let me know. Let me know if it was you. Okay. What can we do with this pocket? Let's find another heavy-duty piece of paper. I've got one here. I think these colors are fine together. Let me fold this how it's supposed to be. Okay. We don't need a pocket here, obviously, but I'd love to see something going on the inside. So we could do this. We could do flippy flappy like we did the last one. Or actually, we could do it like this where, oh, let's do it like this. Okay, so if we do it like this, this becomes a pocket, right, where you can tuck something under. And then this, I'll move it down a little bit, is like you still open it and you can put your goodies inside. So that's what I'm thinking for this. I'm gonna go ahead and, or we could do it, no, I'm doing it this way. Okay, yeah, let's glue that. That'll be fun. So I don't want to glue the whole thing. I'm just going to glue up where it's going to go on the edge of the paper, okay? This is such a cool pocket, and the texture of it is fantastic. It wasn't you. It might be Martha. Oh. Yeah, your older kids need to move out. Oh, that's funny. Oh man. Okay, I am thinking we're gonna go like this. There we go. Okay, so now that's gonna be a pocket. This we will be able to flip out. Okay, so I'm glad I opened it up because, let me scooch this in, make sure it's all the way down. Okay, there's a little bit of glue right there, and that would have kind of glued this side, not shut, but it would have been a little bit of a struggle. So we're just gonna remove that glue, and then we won't have any problems with that. Okay, and then I'm thinking stenciling this too, but I don't want to be too redundant with the same pattern. Let me see what else we got here. Oh, I got one. Well, I don't know. Hold on. Don't really want to do writing. That's a completely different style. So let's see what we got. I'm going to just tuck these away. Oh, that one's not going to fit, but I'll tuck that away. Okay. Maybe, yeah, maybe like, yeah, let's do this one. I like that. That'll work. The rest are flowers. Oh, do unicorns have feathers? Some unicorns do have feathers, don't they? We'll pull this one out. Okay. Just for the feathers. Let's do that actually. Let's do the feathers on this page here. And then what got on here? It must be modeling paste. I thought I got all that off, huh? Interesting. Okay. All right. Should we change up our color? I think so. Let me grab some teal here. That'll be pretty. What do we got? Yeah, we got teal and, oh yeah, we got teal and we got this bright pink. So, but let's go with teal because it'll look nice with this envelope that we have here. Pegasus would have feathers. Okay, so a Pegasus is not a unicorn. Okay. Should we not do the feathers then, guys? Let me know because I can switch over to this one if we shouldn't do the feathers. But give me your feedback because I'm a little tempted to do them. I mean, what do you guys think? You know what? I'll do them super light. And then, you know, not that we can change it, but it'll just be kind of maybe just something pretty. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, what do you guys think? Is Pegasus a unicorn? Hold on, let me ask Alexa. Hey, Alexa, is Pegasus a unicorn?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, no. A Pegasus is a horse with wings. A unicorn is a horse with a horn on its head.
Okay, well, that answers that. Okay, hold on, I'm reading comments. I got it, okay. I'm caught up, I think. Right, yes. Okay, so, okay, well, should we not do the feathers then? I kind of want to do the feathers. All right, I'm moving the feathers aside. And I'm doing these polka dots because they're fun. And we'll just do them really light. And we'll just move this around the sheet. Not having too much of a grand plan. Just wanting to get a little something on the paper so it looks pretty. Nothing crazy here. Oh, I do think that looks pretty. So bubbly. I've had this stencil for a while. It's one of the first ones I ever got. And man, I have used it a lot and I like it. Okay, so what do we think? We just got some nice little bubbles there. Cute. There we go. What do you guys think? Think it's pretty? I think it's pretty. Okay, we're gonna set that side. All right, this is what we have so far. Da-da-da-da. Oh, let's put a page inside, yeah? Why not? Gorgeous, look at it, so pretty. Checking it for glue. This one is clean. And actually, since I have this out, let's use a couple pieces of our scrap paper here. And let's go down the edge with the green. Is it? Oh, why do I have purple? What in the world? Hold on. Grabbed the wrong one. Let me do the green. Okay, that looks nice. And then, oh, this side's fine. A little bit right there on the edge, but yeah, that looks great. Okay. Moving that along now. Okay. Yeah. Martha is picking on Jennifer right now. Oh, that's funny. Okay, we are gonna do, what do we have here? What number is this? I think this one has to be folded backwards. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Trying to keep the pages in order. So, you know, I gotta think for a second sometimes. I didn't put very much pressure on that. I wanted to be really gentle. Okay, so this goes here, and then it's gonna go right like this. I think, let's grab the previous page. It had the butterflies and the birds. Yep, that's exactly what we're doing. And then it's gonna go like this. All right, so this is gonna go here. All right. Oops. Hold on, guys. Okay. Do I have it? Okay. All right, I'm going to spread that out with my finger. Hi, Andrew. What's up? Okay. Just want to get that in there so it's not too far into that crease. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I think that looks really, really pretty, guys. Look at that. And then it's got the matching color on that side. Then we flip it over. And then we have this. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, right? And then we have our little side tuck. So another piece that's done. Oh my gosh, you guys know what I'm not thinking about? Okay, so, okay, check this out. We have an issue. We can handle it, but, so, I've been doing these. Let me grab them. Okay, so I've been putting these together, and so far everything's in great order. However, what I've done is, because everything's in order, each one of these has to be its own signature. Because if I start stacking them inside of each other, it's going to be out of order. So that's okay. Like, I can have 20 signatures, it doesn't matter. But I just wanted to mention that to you. So if you're like thinking about doing a book like, you know, this, you take one apart, blah, 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 you're re-putting it back together basically, then think about how you want to stack your pages in order, because we do like that. But then think about that as you're creating it, because if you said to yourself, I only want 4 signatures in my journal, but you've done it like I did, then you can't do that, right? You know what I mean? Now what I can do is that French link that I showed you guys earlier, for those that weren't here, a French link, you have a lot of signatures that go inside, and the way that you sew it together is conducive to that. So I may end up making this a French link journal. We'll have to see. So hold on, catching up. Isn't the last unicorn, okay, hold on, man, I am behind. Oh, you guys are talking about movies? I love it. Oh, Penny, yes. So, so yeah, I think we might end up having to do like, now what I can do, hold on, what I can do, you know, have all these papers, all these gorgeous papers. These can slide in and make extra, like, pages in between, or we can just continue to do it the way we are. And then I think I'm really tempted to do the French link. Now the issue with that, just so that you guys know, if you've never done a French link before, really it's a lot of fun. Once you get the hang of it, it goes quickly and it's kind of cool. But hold on, they lay really flat. They're amazing. Okay, so this is, I just finished this yesterday. Look how it opens. Look at that. Can you see that? Isn't that just amazing? And then look how flat it lies. Perfectly flat. Every page, perfectly flat. I love this style. Now, when you start adding tags and stuff, though, it's going to get bulky, right? So that is the one thing that it says that if you add tags, it can sort of shift the links and make it, I don't know, it can cause some problems, but you know, maybe we just try it. Maybe we experiment with it, you know? I don't know. I'll have to put some thought into it. But since I'm committed to creating this journal this way, the worst case is I have, you know, 20 signatures. Who cares? Let's continue on. let's not get our panties in a wad. Let's just keep going. Okay, grabbing another piece. I want to make sure that I use these two because these are strong. Ooh, but let's alternate. Let's add some pink paper and let's get some of this in. So let's start incorporating, like we're gonna put this in here. Let's tear the edge off. Let's make the edge fun. Let's do that. I got these rulers at the thrift store. I got a 4-pack for, I don't know, what did I tell you guys? It was like $2. It was crazy great. So we're gonna go ahead and this will be just a fun, pretty page inside with some scrappy edges here. All right, that's pretty, I like it. I'm gonna do the same to this one while I've got it here. So this is some gel print that I did on vintage paper. So it's a kind of a cool combination, very unique and fun. Oh man, Jennifer, it was a great thrift fund. Heck yeah. I was so excited. I was jumping up and down. I was so excited. All right. So let's start incorporating some of these other papers, which I can slide some into these just so y'all know. But let's have it on my mind so I don't forget. Look how pretty that looks together though. Oh my goodness, look at that. Delicious. Okay, so we got that. Now, book page. Let's do the next one, which is this. And the question is, do I want it on the front? Yeah, sure, why not? Because we got this, and then it turns like that, and then we have our plain page. I like that. Let's do this one on the front, so I'm going to move that over there. And we're going to, this one we can wrap around like we did the first one, remember that? Let's plan on doing that. Okay, so we're going to turn it over. At the 8.5, or at the 7.5, we'll mark it. And get this on here right. Okay, I think I got it. I'm getting better at using this thing, a little more natural each time, you guys. Oh, did I do it right? Hold on, it looks wider at the bottom. Let me see. Almost a 1/2 inch. Almost a, okay, we're good, all right. Why don't I trust it, you guys? I have trust issues with that thing. Okay, so the glue's gonna go on the inside of this one. Look at the pretty swans. Aren't they so pretty? Oh man, so pretty. All right, and this is gonna go, let's make sure we do this right. Yes, it's gonna go like this. get it in place before that glue dries. Whew. Okay. Love it. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Whoever the artist is that made these images is really, really talented. Okay, let's open it up and make sure we got this in here straight. Yep, that looks great. All right, we'll have a nice pretty piece for writing, and then we'll turn it, and then we'll have this little pretty piece right here. I love that. I think that looks so good. And then we'll have, another book page. Yeah, because I don't want it to be plain, so I'd either have to stencil it, but I think we're gonna go with another book page. Look at her, she's so cute. And I'm gonna, yes, okay, like that. Hi, Victoria. Thank you for coming. Oh, gel print. Yeah, sorry, I've been missing out on the on the comments there. Gel print is when you take paints and you have a jelly plate. It literally feels like jelly. It's really cool. And you run your paints over it. You kind of put some dabs of paint and you use a brayer, which is a roller. Basically, it's like a paint roller. And you combine your paints, and then you can use stencils if you want to make different patterns. For these, I put some very fine glitter in it. Isn't it gorgeous? And I'll show you the inside's probably a little different. This one was probably like leftovers that I just went and ran. I can't remember how I made that happen, honestly. So it's very fun. It's really addictive and really fun and kind of messy, which for me makes it really fun. Because I'm like a kindergartner when I'm playing with my paint. All right, guys, I think I've got this in the right spot. Let's give it a go. Yeah, actually, if you wanted to see some of the gel printing, if you go to my live playlist, I've done several times. I've done it, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Okay, let's get this in place. I'm thinking that this book page is taller than this. Do we care? Do we care? Oh, you know what? I'll just shrink it down. I'll just cut it. I'll just cut the bottom. Yeah, let's do that. That way I don't have to worry about it. I'm getting a marker so I can mark it here. Let's check the size. I think I'll take some off of the top and some off of the bottom so it doesn't look too awkward. There we go. There we go. This is coming along really nicely. I have a feeling it's going to end up being a really pretty journal. I'm really excited to be doing it. Is this my first unicorn journal? This might actually be my first unicorn journal. I'm wondering about that. I think it is, guys. I don't think I've done one before. No, I've been holding my unicorn stash for a while. I don't think I've ever done one. So this is great. No wonder I'm so excited about it. All right, so this is how it's going to go. And so we're going to get the glue on this side. Okay. And how do I want to do this? Thinking. About like that. Okay, we got that. Okay, now this is plain. So I know that we haven't been using the washi tape on the past couple because we haven't needed it, honestly. But this does look a little plain to me. So I'm going to go ahead and use some here. And I'm just going to go ahead and put a little glue down because this washi has lost its tack. Which is fine. I mean, you know, I don't care. Just use some glue. Oops. And we're going to put it on right here at the edge. Not too close to the seam. So we don't want to have any problems opening and closing the pages. So let's check it. Yep, we're fine. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm so behind on comments, guys. I'm so sorry. You guys, those of you that go live, you guys know. You know how it is. All right, let's see. Oh no, I didn't see what Penny did. She used coffee filters and dried flowers. Oh, I gotta check that out. Yeah, Penny, I want to check that out. Thank you, Jessie. Yeah, I think this unicorn paper was my daughter's actually. I'm sorry. The unicorn washi I think was my daughter's. So she steals my scissors, I steal her washi. Oh man. Okay. There we go. All right, so this is how this one's going to look. Let's have a quick look at it, guys. So we have our page. We have our nice area for writing and a beautiful picture. Am I in screen? Probably not. We got another clean page for writing and a real pretty gel print page. I might end up putting a little pocket there, or actually I could end up like putting one of these here or something like that. Maybe just a nice little pretty piece of paper. Ooh, maybe one of my handmade pieces of paper. Anyway, we'll put something there. And then we have this nice page, and then we turn it and we have another good writing space. Gel print and writing, and more writing. Oh, let's do some more washi right here, guys. Looks a little plain Jane to me, so let's do it. Let's dress it up. Why not? Okay, since I'm using washi tape, let's give our friend Lori at Enchanted Dreams 71 a shout out. She does a open collab called Washi Wednesday. And I know it's not Wednesday, but we're still going to give her a shout out since she's part of our crafty community. And if you want to participate in that, you sure can. Oh, and Penny, I've been so rude. I haven't been mentioning your Masterboard Monday. So I did a Masterboard Mayhem, and I finally remembered to say, hey, if you love Masterboards, join in on Penny's too, because you've been so kind in mentioning mine. And so I wanted to let you know, I am so sorry. I've been such a a-hole, but it's not been intentional. Oh man, okay. All right, let me get caught up on, get caught up on comments here. Let's see. The Mod Podge did bleed. Oh, okay, so you're talking about your thing. I gotta check that video out. Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Susan. Appreciate that. Okay, Penny, thank you. Yeah, you know, I'm never intentionally rude. I just sometimes, you know, it's just a lot to keep up with. You guys know, you guys totally know. And it's not going to get any easier as we start to get Amanda prepped for, well, I've already started prepping for her moving, but you know, the month of July is just going to be, you know, it's just going to be wild. But I'm in some collabs in July, and you guys are in some of those same collabs, and I got them all done. All my videos are done. They're set. They're completed. And even the French fry loaded French fry box swap, that I got done. Me and Christine mailed ours to each other. We are on the ball. So that's been good. I got ahead of the game because I know things are just going to be crazy, you know. So figured I better get on it. Okay, so what we've got is now we're going to work in one of the scrapbook papers. I think I'll make this the top and make this the bottom so I can go ahead and do like a pocket here. And we'll go ahead and plan on using, let's take a look. Oh, here, let's use pennies. Let's use pennies. Guys, I just want to show this to you one more time. Penny created this with inks. Well, we can see there's inks, there's stamps, there's paper with writing, or maybe those are stamps, I'm not sure. But this is one of the most beautiful mixed media pages I've ever seen. It's absolutely stunning, Penny. So thank you for sharing that with me. I think let's go ahead and use that actually right inside here. Look at that. That's going to look, oh yeah. Hello. That's beautiful. Let's do that. We're going to pop them in here. How's that sound, guys? I like that. Okay. Let's put a pocket on the bottom. And let's see what we've got here for being able to use as a pocket. I might have to create one. Ooh, looky here. Love using the goodies you guys send to me. So fun. So what we have a couple of pieces of stationery. These are going to come in handy, especially on like the gel print pages. These can be cut down a little bit smaller to fit on the page. That'd be great. But what we're going to do now, oh, this one has a little tear, so I'm going to move this aside. Let's get one that doesn't have a tear, and actually let's get 2 of them. And we're going to pop that in the envelope. Actually, let's fold it like this so when we open it up we can see the prettiness inside. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Pop it in here. Here we go. All right, so I'm thinking for this one, hold on, I'm reading. You remember when she made it? Yeah. Oh, so beautiful. There's a free digital for it in the shop. Okay, everybody, just so y'all know, head over to Penny's shop. Support our crafty friend. So I'm thinking, hold on, let's have a discussion. All right, we've got this, but this kind of has some purple hues. So as I'm flipping here, I'm wondering, should I put this on the purple? It does look better. Look, guys. Yeah, I'm thinking I should do that. I think this paper is strong enough to deal with it. Maybe it's not, though. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, I think it would be okay. Yeah, I'm going for it. I'm going for it, peeps. For sure. Okay, I'm going for it. All right, so I think what I'll do, we'll do the flippy thing. So I'll just go ahead and put the glue right here. All right, and we're gonna pop it right here. We'll pull it out just a little bit. Make sure I can fold that over. Okay, we're gonna open that up and we're gonna check this side. A little bit of glue there. Press that down. Okay, and now I'm gonna need for that to dry without gluing. There's a little bit of wet glue on there. So I think what I'll do is I'll put this face down and we'll just move forward, but at least if it's gonna glue to something, it'll be to that, so no big deal. All right, now, okay, let's take a vote on, should we do a pocket here or leave this as writing space? Let me know and I'll be grabbing the next book page. Let me know about that. We could leave that. And then we could open this up here and have, oh, we are definitely gluing this one down because look at that. That looks gorgeous. Okay, definitely planning for that. So this side is the one that has to be scored here. Getting the hang of this. Of course, just as I say that, I'm gonna not do it right, but whatever. All right, bring this over here. I'm gonna go ahead and fold my page. And let's go ahead and get a little bit of ink on it. Where's the green one? Here we go, okay. Let me put down a scrap piece of paper. I've got one handy right here. Get rid of that white line. I could cut that off, actually. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I could cut that off. Probably won't end up cutting it straight. Here, let me grab this. Guys ever notice if you have too thin of a sliver on your board, it can get caught in the track? So I try to be really, really careful when that is the case. But it got rid of the white line, so. And I'm gonna put the glue on this side. Okay, let me get these beautiful papers out of the way. Looking good, my friends. Writing space with something added to the top. Okay. On the pink side. Okay. That sounds good. Yeah, we could totally add a little embellishment there. I like that idea. Okay, that looks beautiful. And then look with this next to it. I mean, it was meant to be. Look at that. All right, so hold on a second. We'll go back to that page. I just want to take a little look-see at what we got going on here. This one I'll do a little stenciling on. This one opens up and has goodies inside. And then, oh yeah, we're glued together. Hold on. I knew there was some glue. Uh-oh. Okay. How are we? Okay, we're good. Good, good. Get that out of the way. So this is what that's gonna look like. Probably gonna add, you know, like a piece of paper like this, but cut it to size right in there. And then we have that, which I love. Probably add something there as well. I do have some handmade paper I could use. And then there's that. Oh yeah, yeah. And then we'll have to do something here. Let's do something here that looks really pretty. What could it be? Well, it could be another book page. Oh my gosh, yes. Let's do this side, right? I'm gonna have to fold this, and it's gonna fold over this guy's nose. It is what it is. We can't help it. I mean, it just is what it is. But I do like that, like you know, with all of this, right? Do you guys agree? Yeah, it's perfect. I think so too. Thank you. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate that. Oh, and thank you, Penny. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. So do you guys use a ruler when you use your scoreboard, if you have a scoreboard? Let me know. And if you don't use one, how in the world do you stay on the track? That's what I want to know. I want to know how, if you do it, how do you do it without like messing it up? If I don't use one, I'm like all over the place. So I didn't put very much pressure down on that. There we go. We're good though. Okay. I wonder if I should cut this edge off too. Let me try it with my scissors. I'll try to be perfect, but you know, we'll see. Not bad, not bad. Okay. All right, so if this is 20 and this is 21, then this is going to get glued down like so. And it's actually getting glued over top of this one. Let's make sure this will open and close with no problem. Yep, we are perfectly fine to do that. Okay. Yep, let's do it. And then this one, you know, it is what it is. We just have to live with it. We'll look at it once we get it glued in. See how it is. Okay. And we took a book apart just to put it back together. But it's new and improved. Oh, I got to get this up to the top. Hold on. Oof, come on. Let me get a little more glue on there since I had to pull that off of there. Okay. See if I can do it better this time. There we go. Okay. All right, let me make sure I give enough space in there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Okay, so that's how that is, except for we're gonna have this inside, and I think it just looks beautiful. Really, really gorgeous. And then, let me make sure this isn't too close. Okay, I had to move that out just a little bit. And then we flip the page, and we have that. I think that's okay. So what we'll do is, yeah, that's gonna be fine. And then what we'll do is we'll just add something here. I'm gonna add some stenciling, and let's do that, and then we'll just do like, probably have this be a space where writing could be done. I can add a pocket. I'll think about that. If I'm going to do it, I'll do it later. Okay, what do we say? Oh yeah, that looks great. Okay, and then we can still see the whole face of the unicorn. Wait a minute, this horse has wings. Look at this, you guys. Hold on, I'm reading comments, but I want comments about this real quick while I'm catching up. Writing space on top. Okay, all right. Yes, you noticed it, Jessie. Oh, and Penny, you don't use one. Both your boards came with score knives. Okay. Never used a ruler with it, but you might try it. Yeah, because I'm all over the place. I'm like jumping from one track to the other. And then what did Debbie say? Never thought of using one. Okay. Yeah, it does. But no horn. What in the world is going on? Hold on. It says something touched the unicorn's nose. He opened his eyes. Guys, wait. What? This one has no feathers and a horn. And this one has no horn, but feathers. Let's add a feather to this page. Maybe this story is like, maybe it's about like the, sort of like the, what is it, the ugly duckling, and he doesn't look like the other ones. Maybe this Pegasus is confused and thinks it's a unicorn. Well, I'm adding a purple feather, so there we go. I finally get to use the feather. Okay, there's one feather. Ta-da! And now we're gonna add another feather right here. We're gonna use this one. Still light enough that you can write over it, right? It's not too dark. Okay, let's have a look. There we go. I'm so happy I got to use my feathers. Okay, closing that. All right, my friends, I have been on here for an hour and 41 minutes, so I am gonna wrap it up. But I'm going to put in the chat, thank you all for coming. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. And I appreciate you. Always appreciate you guys. I hope you know that. And thank you, Penny. I'm glad that it was fun. I appreciate it. And look how much we got done. Like this is a huge amount. Like we got all of that done, and I only have, what do we have left as far as pages? Yeah, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages and the cover. So this is great. I appreciate you guys being here with me and giving me ideas and all of that good stuff. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Thank you, Jessie, for being a member of my channel. I appreciate that so much. All right, my friends, I'll see you later. If I can find the off button. Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to shake the camera. There we go. Whew. Okay.